So this was the rig that we used to go fishing. It was a really nice ride. Really good day. This is a couple of pictures of the sunrise. It was really hazy out, so it gave the sunrise a really nice red hue. And even though we didn't catch any fish, unfortunately, it was a really good
This
day.
is the Talkeetna boat launch. And we're getting ready to launch here. That's Derek over there. He's the one on the left he's talking to. Looks like one of the boat guides. This is the boat we're going to be in. Right here. It's a little bright. There's the boat. Here's the engine. It's a jet boat. It's a gas tank. Steering. And that's the towing vehicle. And this is what we're going to be doing. We're going right down there. Alright, baby, this is us on the Talkeetna River. That's Derek trying to figure out his computer. This is Mahaze. That's the commercial fishermen's. And we just came from there. And we're headed over there. We're going to go down there and we're going to go right 6 miles. 9 kilometers. Alright. I'll see you in a bit. So here we are on the river.
Alrighty, so I'm going to be narrating this from time to time. As you can hear, there was a lot of wind and I don't have a wind muffler for my camera, which I'm going to have to get. But this is the initial trip up the Talkeetna River. It was only a 6-mile jaunt up to where we initially started fishing. And the boat had a really slow start because it's a brand new boat for Derek, and he's still getting things situated. He's still learning how to work it, and he's got all the weight in the back, all the gas in the back of the boat. So it was slow going at the beginning, but it sped up pretty quick towards the end there. It was a really fun trip. Our average speed was about probably 20 miles an hour. When we stopped for the first fishing area, there was this low-flying plane that was going over. It looked like he was trying to probably scope out the area to see how many people there were, because there's a little landing strip about, I don't know, 10 miles up the road there.
Okay, baby, we're here.
But this was our first fishing stop, and it's a nice little spot, but unfortunately all the areas were closed down for king fishing, and so it seems like everybody came to this spot, even though it was, it's not an easy spot to get to. You gotta have a boat.
See everybody fishing.
But it was pretty crowded. Kind of made me mad. We stayed there for about 3 hours, and then we got tired of it and left. So this is us leaving and moving along.
Back on the water again because there was too many people fishing. That's our spot. We had to jump in the water and we had to clear the engine. There's a couple of rocks in it, so we lost some power. And now we are good to go. So anyways, that is where fishing, or we were fishing, but for some reason everybody and their doggy had to come visit us. So now we're going to run up Clear Creek a little bit and take a look. We will take a look-see.
And here I give a bad reading. I was mistaken as to what the speed of a knot is, which is actually 1.15 miles per hour. I thought it was like 2.5 or something like that, but I have since learned the truth.
2.5
So,
miles an hour, something like
yeah,
that.
it's 1.15 miles per hour.
What's that? Yeah.
So this part coming up here was pretty sketchy. I was really worried about it because Derek was not the most premier captain. Like I said, it was the first time he took his boat out. And, well, I may not have said it, but now I've said it. So anyways, it's the first time he took his boat out, and you see these other boats coming down pretty quick, and this is a glacial stream. You notice the Talkeetna River is really murky. And we were heading over through the area we were just fishing. We were crossing over. I was worried about hitting somebody. But you see as we pass over the transition there, the Clear Creek, which, you know, originally enough is named Clear Creek. Really, really, really beautiful stream, and also not so deep. And as we learned, when you slow down the boat, the farther it sinks into the water, and so we actually hit the boat a couple of times and got hung up. And so we learned that the faster you go, the better it is
Yeah, that's awesome.
in a shallow stream. But we picked up some speed here, which would account for all the wind and the camera there.
This is Clear Creek. No, it's not. I'm watching.
Now as you're watching here, you'll notice that the water was pretty shallow. If you take a look there, you'll see, well, no you can't, but you can see here in this picture, you can see how shallow the water was. It was probably only 1.5 feet, maybe 2 foot deep. It was probably about to my knee at the deepest points. So we learned the hard way that we need to keep our speed up if you're going to be in a boat on waters like that, because the slower you go, the deeper the boat sinks into the water. So we busted up the boat a little bit. It wasn't too bad. We broke off the fish finder, a little plastic piece that hangs down on the bottom of the boat, and he dented the bottom little framework of his engine. I mean, didn't damage the engine itself, which, you know, was good, but he bent it up pretty good. It was pretty funny. Anyways, here's some shots of the area.
Got a little fern forest here. This is called Clear Creek because apparently it's clear, although it's not clear of trash and people. The savages. Bunch of savages is what it is. Ferns. That sounds like me. Or is that you?
Mine. Because I haven't hit the button.
I don't know about all that dead wood. I'd clear it all out if it was my property. Burn it all up. Start a forest fire. So, hey,
So this is the end of the first part of the trip. We're reaching the 10-minute mark here. YouTube only allows me to do 10 minutes, so check for part 2. And
hey, I got a
you'll
squishy.
see
Squish.
it was a pretty fun trip, so you might want to watch it. So hope you enjoyed it so
Over
far.
there. Trying to build a clubhouse.